Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Miss Amanda. Good morning, Miss Amanda.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Amanda.
Good morning. All right, you guys. You need to get your reading writing workshop. Reading writing workshop. Page 218. 218. All right, just another minute or so, and we'll get started. We'll just wait for everybody to join. We're still missing about 10 people. Please make sure you have your definitions next to you that you wrote for homework last night. Wait a minute so we can take attendance for the people that are here within 5 minutes of starting. I hope everybody has their book and their definitions next to them for those who just joined. Okay, about 30 seconds and we'll get started. Just giving time for those who are not here. Still have 8 people that have not joined. And those 8 people will be late if they do not join within the next 30 seconds. Okay, so let's just give them time to join and we'll take attendance and get started. Reading, writing workshop and definitions, please. All right, let's take attendance. Remember, not only is it enough to be here to say here for attendance, you must remain through the entire meeting. You cannot leave early. Those students who come to one meeting and then do not come to the second meeting, your names are reported to administration, okay? All right. As I call your name, please unmute your mic, say here, and then mute your mic again, okay? All right, let's get started. Abdurrahman Kareem.
Here.
Good morning. Okay, 1 second. I just have people enter the waiting room. I'll let them in. All right. Sorry. Adito. Guys, you have to raise your voice enough for me to hear you, okay? Adito, I saw you, but you got to say it loud enough that I can hear you. All right, thank you, Adito. Basil?
Yes.
Thank you. Iad? Iad Adel. Iad Adel. Okay, Hamza. Hamza. Hello, Hamza.
Here.
Thank you. Loaz?
Here.
Thank you. Mohammed?
I'm here.
Mustafa? Mustafa? Omar?
Here.
Thank you. Tahir?
Here.
Thank you. Wahba?
Here.
Thank you. Yassine? 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 Yusuf? Yusuf? ISIL? ISIL? Farah?
Here.
Thank you. Farida? Farida? Jada?
Here.
Thank you. Jenna?
Here.
Thank you. Jumana?
Here.
Thank you. Leanne?
Here.
Leanne? Thank you. Leela? Leela? Okay. Melik?
Here.
Thank you. Pilar?
Here.
Pilar? Thank you.
Here.
Thank you. Reem?
Here.
Thank you. Ragmini?
Yes, Miss Amanda.
Thank you. And Tia? Hello, Tia. Okay, thanks very much. Let's get started. Take a picture, take a look at the picture on the screen. What do we see in the picture? Raise your hand if you can tell me what you're looking at in the picture. What do you see here? All right, Mohammed, what do you see?
I see a guy testing something in a container.
That's exactly right. This is a scientist, and he is
Testing.
I don't know if he's testing or observing. All we see him doing is looking at them, but maybe he's going to do tests on them. That's very possible. Ragmini, what do you see? Hello, Ragmini. Hello, Ragmini. Your microphone is unmuted. Can you hear me?
Miss Amanda, you pushed me instead of Rukmini.
No, honey, I didn't push you. You just unmuted yourself. I have everyone unmuted. I'm going to mute everyone and then go back and unmute.
Miss Amanda, you're muted and we can't hear you.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Leanne, what do you see?
I see a guy who put tiny plants in something like a ball, and he's going to test it.
Okay, very good. So we added
To
to what
see.
Muhammad said that they are little plants inside the containers. Very good. Abdurrahman?
I see a scientist who put different kinds of plants in some of jars and testing them.
Okay. All right. So why might a scientist be testing, thank you, Abdurrahman. Why might a scientist be testing little plants? and it appears to be lots of different kinds of plants. Yes, Muhammad.
This guy, he tests how clean are them. Because in these containers, you put stuff, let it overnight, and see it's clean or dirty.
Okay, maybe. Maybe he's checking for better ways to grow things. Okay, maybe he is checking for healthier ways to make our crops, the foods that we eat. He is looking for ways to improve on what we are doing. All right, let's take a look at our essential question this week. In what ways can advances in scientists be helpful or harmful? So, in what ways does the work that the scientists are doing towards improving crops that we eat, making them healthier, in what ways is that helpful to us, and in what ways is that harmful to us? Okay, so we're going to read and we're going to find out. Okay, I'm putting hands down because I don't have a question active. Okay, let's take a look now at your vocabulary words. All right, everybody should be prepared with the definitions that you wrote for homework last night. In front of you, I'm going to call on 8 people to read the definitions and 8 people to read the sample sentence. So please be prepared with your book and your definitions, okay? All right, just 1 second. The people who joined late, I want to write down that they came in late and that they're not absent. Okay, 1 second. All right. Okay. Let's see. Jenna, how about you tell us what advancements means? Hello, Jenna.
Hello.
Jenna, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, dear. Can you tell us, please, what advancements means?
Improvements or process.
Improvements for what?
Or process.
Process or progress?
Progress.
Yes, okay. So an advancement is when you make something better. It means that what you understand about it has grown. It means that what you are able to do is better than what you were able to do when you first started working with it. Advancements, like for instance, in being able to communicate. First, we began by communicating. If you remember from grade 3, people used to go across the country on a pony and deliver messages. Then they invented the telegraph and they were able to tap out messages. Then we went from the telegraph to the telephone, from the telephone to computers. These are all different stages of advancement, different stages of improving communication. Okay, so to improve or progress is an advancement. Thank you, Jenna. Pilar, can you read the sentence for advancement?
New advancements in technology have made
Satellite.
satellite this is more efficient.
Efficient. Okay, very good guess. Efficient. Okay, efficient means that it works in a better way. So advancements, the more they improve the technology, it makes it more efficient, meaning that it works in a better way. Okay. All right. Jemana, do you have a question?
No, I just wanted to make agriculture.
Okay, I'm going to call on people randomly. So if you don't have a question, please put your hand down.
Okay.
Everybody, not just you, honey. Everybody, if your hand is up to answer, please put your hand down. Only if you have a question should you raise your hand. Okay, because I'm going to call on people randomly. Everybody should be prepared. All right, next word, agriculture.
Oh,
Hello, Leela.
You unmuted me, miss.
I didn't mean to, honey. Hello, Leela.
Hello, miss.
Can you tell us what agriculture means?
Agriculture means the farmer student so he could grow heathery.
What's the definition from the book, sweetheart? What's the definition that you wrote for homework? Did you write the definitions last night?
Yes.
Okay, can you read for us agriculture?
Okay. The business of producing crops and farm animals farming.
That's exactly right. Agriculture is the technical name for farming, for someone who has a business of growing crops or raising animals. Very good, thank you. Read the sentence for us, please, Melik.
Yes. The farmer studied agriculture so he could grow other crops.
Okay, so agriculture, again, we said is the science or the business of raising crops and farm animals. So he studied agriculture so he could grow a healthier crop. Thank you, Melik.
You're welcome.
Okay, Adito.
Yes.
What does characteristics mean?
Qualities or features that help identify a person or thing.
Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Your voice is very muffled.
Characteristics is qualities or features that help identify a person or thing.
Thank you very much. That's correct. So characteristics are the qualities that belong to or help identify a certain thing. Like if we look at the picture today, there's a beautiful rose. The rose is red. It has green leaves. It has a long stem. These are characteristics. The color, the size of the stem, the fact that there are leaves, all characteristics that help us to identify what it is, okay? So if I look at you, I can say you have two eyes, you have two ears, you have one mouth, you have hair. We can name the characteristics that belong to you when we are trying to describe you or identify you, okay? Thank you very much. Next. Iad, can you read the sentence for us, please?
Okay. The doctor shared his concerns about his patient's
That's
health.
not the word we're on, dear. We're not on this word. We're on the word
Also, characteristics. Thorns and brightly colored petals are two characteristics of a rose. And
Okay,
Miss
so
Amanda, you probably didn't say Iyad Tamer while you were saying the attendance.
I didn't. I saw your
Yeah.
name. I saw your name because when the Adel didn't answer, I looked for his name, so I saw your name, honey. So maybe I
Okay.
checked it when I saw yours.
Okay.
Okay. I know you're here. Thank you. Okay, characteristics. So here are two other characteristics, the brightly colored petals and the thorns, you know, the sticky stuff on the side when you pick up the stem. All right. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the word concerns. Jada, can you tell us what concerns means? Hello, Jada.
Hello, Miss Amanda.
Can you tell us what concerns means?
Okay. Resource, words, or interests.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Resource, the stories. See, zeros, words, or interests.
Threats? Is the word threats? I'm trying to make out what you're saying, but I can't understand. Can you read it one more time?
Okay. Zeros, series, words, or interests.
Okay. I'm going to ask somebody else to read it for me too because I still can't understand. I'm sorry, honey. Maybe I don't hear you well. Leanne, can you read for us the definition of concerns?
Sure. Concerns, serious worries, or interests.
Serious worries or
Interests.
okay, so got it. Okay, so concerns means when you are very worried about something that is serious, you have a serious concern, or you have an interest, which means you're interested in knowing what's going to happen about whatever it is you are concerned about. Okay. All right. Let's read the sentence now, Basil.
Concerns.
Concerns.
The doctor shared his concerns about his
Patience. Patience.
patient health.
Okay, so if you notice, the doctor is looking at an x-ray and he's concerned, he has a worry about the health of his patient. Okay.
Miss, I know this in Arabic. It's called أشعة.
We don't use the Arabic in class at all. Okay, next word, disagreed. Disagreed. Okay, let's see. Jumana, tell us what disagreed means.
Hello, Miss Amanda.
Hello.
Disagreed, disagreed, differed in opinion.
That's right. Remember we talked about the two people sitting in the picture turning their back to each other because they do not agree. They have a difference in opinion. Okay, thank you very much, Jumana. Mohammed, can you read the sentence for us, please?
Sure. The two girls disagreed about those turn it was to choose a game to play.
Okay, thank you. So they're fighting over which game they want to play. They do not agree on the game. Doesn't seem like they're going to have very much fun if they sit and fight over it, does it? All right, Reem, can you read the definition for us, please, for inherit?
Okay. To receive property or money after a person has died.
Okay, that's right.
To
So
get
when
from one's parent or parents.
okay, so it's when someone passes away and they give what they have to you, you inherit it. Like when your parents pass away and they give you what belongs to them, you inherit from your parents. The same thing can also happen from your grandparents. You inherit what they have and they give what's left to you when they pass, okay? Rugmini, can you read the sentence for us, please, for inherit?
Of course. Of course. Shane hopes his baby will not inherit his big feet.
Okay, so again, inherit means something that is given to you by your parents after death, or something that you take from them when you are created. Okay, so this man named Shane hopes that his baby doesn't get his big feet, okay? Doesn't inherit his big feet. Remember, inherit something that you receive from your parents or grandparents. Okay, often it can be also used to describe after death, when a person dies, what you get from them. Okay, all right, let's see, next, Omar.
Yes.
Definition for prevalent, please.
Snowstorm are
No, honey.
widespread and
No, I
prevalent
don't.
in the
I'm not
north.
ask. I'm not asking you to read the sentence. I'm asking you for the definition.
Sn- for prevalent,
Prevalent, yes. Did you look up the definitions for homework last night? You muted yourself. Omar, you muted yourself while we were talking. Please unmute your mic. Omar. Okay. You guys, you get participation grades for class. Let's see. We'll move on to another student. Wahba, can you tell us the definition of prevalent, please?
Okay. Commonly used or accepted in an area, or widespread.
That's right. Okay. So prevalent means that something is used by many people in the area. Something happens in the area. It is something that is commonly taking place in a certain area. Okay. It can be something that people believe. It can be something that people use. It can be something that happens. Okay. But it happens in that area, and it happens among most people. Okay, so prevalent. Let's see. Tahir, can you read the sentence for prevalent, please?
yes.
Can you read the sentence for prevalent, please?
Snowstorms are widespread and prevalent in the north.
Okay, so what this means is that snowstorms often happen in the north, and they happen in most of the northern area. Okay, all right. Let's see. Okay, for the student who just joined my class, your attendance does not count today. You are 30 minutes late for class, so I'm sorry your attendance doesn't count today. All right, let's move on to the next word. Resistance. Resistance. Malik, what's your question?
Yes, I don't understand the word inherit. Inherit.
Inherit means it's something that's given to you by your parents or your grandparents. It can refer to something that you take from them when you are born, or something that you take from them when they die.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Let's move on to the last word, resistance. All right, Hamza, tell us, what does resistance mean?
The ability to overcome or resist something.
That's right. So it's the act of fighting against something or being able to overcome it. Like, for instance, when you eat healthy foods, it helps your body to fight when you get sick so you don't catch a cold. When you put extra weight on the barbells that you lift up and down when you exercise, the resistance is it puts extra weight on you and it pushes against you as you try to push it away. So it's the force of overcoming something, like when you push against the weight of the exercise machine, or it's like being able to fight against something in the case of your body, you eating healthy foods and you being able to fight against catching a cold. Okay, let's see. Yeah, can you read the sentence for us, please, for resistance? Oh, I think you read already, didn't you, Ed? I'm sorry. Let me
Yes.
ask somebody else. Thank you, baby. Let me ask somebody who didn't read. Yusuf, can you read the sentence, please, for resistance?
Resistance?
Mm-hmm.
Which sentence?
I'm sorry.
The definition or the sentence?
What did you just hear us discuss? You were listening, right?
Yes.
So what did we just do? What did we just do now?
The definition.
Okay, so then I want you to do what?
The sentence.
Yes, that's right.
Drinking lots of water and exercising.
Exercising, yeah.
Exercising builds an athlete, athlete's
Athletes.
resistance to illness.
Okay, great. Thank you. So when you drink a lot of water and you exercise, you take care of yourself, you build the resistance to becoming sick, to catching an illness, okay? And it shows somebody drinking water, which we all know is good for us. Yes, Malik?
Sorry, I forgot to lower my hand.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's move on now to the story Food Fight. All right, I think we may run out of time to do Food Fight. We only have 6 minutes left. All right, let's try to read the story before we run out of time, okay? Please be prepared and ready. If I call on you to read, do not waste time, okay? Let's see. If I have not called on you in this session, please raise your hand. I think I got pretty much everybody. All right. Sarah, you can start for us.
Okay. Is it safe to interfere with Mother Nature? An incredible thing is happening to our food. Some scientists are using a technique called genetic modification to make superior food crops. It involves altering a seed's genes. Genes are the instruction codes that all living things have inside their cells. A seed's genetic code sets what characteristics it will inherit when it grows into a plant. These could mean how big it will grow and the nutrients it will contain.
Thank you. Okay, so the characteristics again are the things that we use to describe, it's long, it's tall, it's short, it has blue eyes, it has long stems, it has big green leaves, okay? These are the characteristics. And inherit, remember, comes from the mother plant. In this case, it would come from the seeds, okay? So the genetic code is in the seed. And the code shows what it will inherit, how it will be like the plant that it came from. Okay, thank you. Leanne, continue.
Yes.
Can you continue, please?
Okay. For thousands of years, farmers made crops better by crossbreeding plants. They would add pollen from the sweetest melon plants to the flowers of the plants. They produced the biggest melons. This would make new plants with big sweet melons. But this process does not always work. The cycle of the crossbreeding can take years to get good results.
Okay, thank you, Hamza. Hamza?
Um, but advances in gene science have created amazing shortcuts. Using new tools, scientists can put a gene from one living thing into another.
Continue, finish the page.
Okay. That living thing could be a plant or a bacterium or a virus or even an animal. These foods are called genetically modified foods or GM foods. The goal of GM foods is to create foods that can survive insects or harsh conditions or can grow faster. But are these advancements in agriculture good for us?
Okay, remember advancements means that they are progressing in what they are able to do, and agriculture is the business of farming, and in this case, growing crops. Thank you, Hamza. Jannah?
Support for superfoods. Scientists believe the new
Techniques?
techniques can create crops with a resistance to pests and disease. But corn is a
BT corn is genetically
genetically modified corn.
Thank you. Guys, I'm going to finish because we have less than a minute. I will read up until the time runs out. We'll pick up from here when we start again. It has an insect-killing gene that comes from a bacterium. Farmers who grow BT corn can use fewer chemicals while they grow their crops. That is good for the farmer and the environment. Some superfoods are extra nutritious. Golden rice has been genetically modified with 3 different genes. One gene is a form of bacterium. The other 2 are from daffodils. The new genes help the rice to make a nutrient that prevents some forms of blindness. Okay, we'll stop there. We'll finish the last page when we return because the meeting is going to end. Leave your reading materials with you and bring your language arts textbook and practice book and notebook as well for the next session, okay? I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye-bye.